Hello and good day to you. Welcome to Homeful Solutions, investing to end homelessness. Hope everybody's well, hope everybody's good. Right, I received an email the other day asking what Homeful Solutions actually is. So that's the purpose of this video, what is Homeful Solutions and why. And the person who emailed, I won't give away names or too much detail, it wasn't a very positive email if you like. They asked me what it was and I kind of explained in not so many words, and the response that came back was, why on earth are you doing it the way you're doing it? Why are you not a charity? So what I decided was that actually that's a very good question that needs answering. So watch to the end of the video, you're going to learn something, you're going to learn what this brand's all about. Homeful Solutions is a brand that is privately investing into property in order to house homeless families, in order to keep families off the street, keep the families from being torn apart and to stop children going into care. That's the gist of it. Now, why is it that I'm doing it privately and not as a charity? That's a very good question. Now, you may be aware that charities rely heavily on public funding, they rely heavily on government funding. Charities just shut down, they can't maintain that way because they don't have a solid business plan, they don't have solid investment or anything like that. So, when I was first coming up with the ideas for Homeful Solutions, I decided, well actually, if you run a charity, you're at risk of that. There's also, I could have set it up as a community interest company, a CIC, which is sort of like a not-for-profit, but you can make small profits. Now the problem with that is you need a board of directors, and the board can actually kick the CEO out of the business. So there'd be no point in starting a brand and putting all my time and energy into something that's supposed to help people for somebody just to swipe it from underneath my feet. The other side of it is that if I was to do it as like a housing association and get some properties and try and move them in, there's all the red tape, what the government puts in the way, what the housing authorities put in the way, which makes access to housing really, really difficult. I mean, I don't know if you've ever private rented, but you need deposits, you need references, sometimes you need a guarantor. The costs are phenomenal, yeah, and a lot of families, they wouldn't be homeless if they had money. So my intention is to invest my time, my energy into building a brand, building out some products which people who support the project can buy. You know, I'm writing books as well, so that's going to fund the project. And then eventually buy some houses and just allow homeless families to move straight in. No need for guarantors, no need for deposits, no need for references. Just remove all those barriers and make housing affordable and accessible. So that's really why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. And the biggest reason is that I do not believe that families should be torn apart for the sake of having somewhere to live. I don't believe it should be so difficult, not in this day and age. There's abundance everywhere, there's empty properties everywhere, and the only reason people are not being housed is prioritisation, and then with private landlords, it's greed. You know, they're paying off somebody's mortgage. You know, well, that's what they're doing. They're renting privately, they might be paying extortionate amounts for the rent, and they're paying off somebody's mortgage at the end of the day. And then you get a lot of private landlords are going on holidays and wasting that money, and they're not reinvesting that capital. So I want to put an end to that and change that. That's what Homeful Solutions is about. So yeah, in a nutshell, now you understand what Homeful Solutions is about, you understand why I'm doing it. So if this is something that you agree with or you share an opinion about it, drop a comment below. Be happy to hear your feedback. Also hit subscribe and hit the bell button if you want to follow along, so that way you're not going to miss a trick. And yeah, thanks for supporting the project, and I shall see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.